like I said, I have a new baby and stuff. I'm like, okay, well, can I get back to you on this offer? So he's like, sure, you can get back to me, whatever, whatever. So now, of course, I speak to my fiance. I'm like, hey, what do you think I should do? Should I, meet up with these people? I see what they have to offer, whatever, whatever. And he's like, if you do go, I'm sure they're probably gonna have you sign something, whatever, what. And it's crazy because, like, as I'm seeing these stories, I'm seeing that this is exactly what they have these people do, like sign that you cannot speak about what's going on. So like I said, I considered it because of who who they are. And then I like thought back on it, like, because I myself am a rape victim from 2014. I had just questions of like, okay, so why do you want to fly me out? Like, why do you want to meet with me? Like, he's like, oh, we have a venture for you. We can speak more in person about it, whatever, whatever. But it didn't sit well with me until why these people wanted. Like, I have 2,000 followers at that time, probably less than that. So I'm like, what about me? Like, where did you know what I mean? Like, I had so many questions in my mind about what did they really want. And then, I brought it to my family's attention. I went to my mom. I'm like, Ma, look, such and such wants me to go. And, everybody around me is like, go, go, go. I would have did it, you know. And like I said, I have my own family. And I'm like, well, these people are these people. And after I go and come back, like, they're still going to have their families and stuff. And what am I like? I don't really see what's the main reason. Like, yeah, I do sing, and every girl, like you said, has dreams to be a model and do this and do that. But after I had the phone call with the two individuals, I just didn't understand, like, what did they want from me specifically, because there was no actual. It was more so, when you get here, we'll speak about it, about a venture, as you've seen. And I'm like, okay, what kind of venture? Like, what is it exactly that you guys, have in mind? And like, I'm shaking right now because I'm just so glad that I didn't go through with it, because it's so many females, as from what I could see, that has got taken advantage of. And like I said, I couldn't relate to it because I've been there. So like, when somebody actually hit me up and was like, didn't these people hit you up? And then they sent me your link. And I'm shaking. Oh my God, I'm shaking. And so that's why I started reading through the stuff, and I'm like, wow, this is so crazy. This is like so crazy. I'm shaking right now.
I'm just, like, so now that you're telling me about the contract, right? And people
Mm-hmm.
telling me to venture, you're helping me to understand that some of these girls didn't go for what they thought they were going for. You understand?
Right.
You get in the presence of two people you look up to, two people that have the soundtrack to your life. You understand that? So here's your decision. We're here with you. If you want to stay with us, you need to do two things. You need to take a pill, and you need to compromise your spirituality and have sex. And most girls don't have the tenacity, the mindset, and or the discipline and willpower to say no in a moment that in a setting that they feel possibly
Mm-hmm.
change their whole life for them.
Right. And that's, like I said, because of the
That's not that. Sorry. Go ahead.
no, you're fine. Like, because of what you said, like, I'm not gonna lie, in the instant, at the moment, a lot of, like, everything in me was like, oh, like, this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity. But it's just something that, give me one second, baby. It's just something that didn't sit well with me. And that's the only thing that stopped me. Like, even my mom told me, go, like, are you crazy? These are these people. Like, you know what I mean? My brothers, like, friends, everyone told me I was crazy for not taking the opportunity. Like, do you know who you could become? All you gotta do is be around the right people at the right time and get a photo taken. So it was very much so tempting. And I'm sure, like you said, other people in my situation, regular old people just trying to make a way for themselves, that's more than likely 9 times out of 10 a female's case. So
I'm
it's just crazy.
got all the women had morals. There's no woman that we've spoken to that didn't have morals. Now, whether she was enticed out of her morals, then that's something different. But every
Right.
single one of these, every single one of these ladies, every single one of these victims, I'm saying, had a moral compass. But you got to think, this is temptation at the highest level.
Yes, for real. Because like I said, honestly, the only thing that stopped me was me questioning. Well, two things was me questioning what venture, and them not being able to tell me, and just kept telling me like, oh, when we meet in person, we'll sit down and we'll speak about it. And then, of course, like I said, I had a newborn baby. And my son was like probably 5 months at the time, and I'm like, I can't just leave my baby. Like, I
How,
just can't
how
go.
long was this?
This was about a year and a half ago. My baby is now 2. My son is now 2 years old. He just turned 2 in December. I actually have the time and dates on there.
I
So
seen
this
that.
is, yeah. So it's like about a year and a half, you can say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really shaking right now. This is so crazy.
I mean, I thank you for your perspective, because perspective has helped some of the victims, right? To
Right.
understand, people can understand how easily lured. Like, you can see yourself, like, damn, like, especially, if you're anything like me, if my mama say go, like, you feel me? Like, if my mother says go, I'm out. So,
And it's been plenty of times,
like,
as a mom, you taking your mom's advice.
yeah, like, my mom said go, I would have been out. Like, I would have, oh shit, my mom said, let me go. I would have went.
Everyone told me I was crazy for not going.
Well, now you can let them know, like, no, I wasn't crazy for
Right.
not going.
And I was in the process of writing you. Hopefully my best friend is on the live right now, because she was another person that was hit up by the individuals, and we literally was just speaking about it 3 weeks ago, and she was like, I don't know if she still has the messages herself, but she's really considering going. And I'm gonna speak to her if she's not on this live and tell her like, no, that is not the play. Because just like myself, she's thinking, oh, I can, you know, get
You can
money and
pipe up. You can pipe up. You can get this. You can do that. You can have access. You can. You know what I'm saying, this you can pipe up. Like, that's what you thought. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's not like, you thought that, hey, this may be a good move. This may be my next best move. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying, you're not wrong for that. No one's wrong for taking their next
for
best
trying
move.
to come up. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But I appreciate you for having
Thank you
me
so
and sharing
much.
my
I thank you
story.
for jumping on here right now. If you come back live or X, Y, and Z, we're going to be talking to young ladies that have been victimized, to kind of just, and today was, honestly, I just want to thank, like, all 20, right now we're about 27 victims. I've only posted 20, but it looks like, from based upon the chain of the stories, we're probably going to be over 100. It's probably in the hundreds.
Yeah.
We're probably going to be at the
Especially
100.
with the whole setup of, oh, it's venture, we can have this in line, like, what do you do, and
The
things of
one
that
girl
nature.
the one girl told me that for the 31st birthday, it was 31 girls.
That's crazy.
We haven't
That's
spoken to those 31 yet. They said for the 31st birthday, it was 31 girls.
And what is even more mind-boggling to me is that as a female, you should have more sympathy, more of just of a heart. You're a female. You know what it is just to have a vagina.
Yep. We're gonna this is heavy.
Yeah, I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I'm like,
This is
one,
heavy.
I'm a little relieved. You know what I mean? Because
Mm-hmm.
I, was fortunate enough to, ask questions and stuff like that. But I'm also not relieved, because it's like I said, I've been there before, not with these particular,
Mm-hmm.
but so I know what that feel is. I know what it does to you. How I'm 5 years now, And I'm literally, this was the first year that it came to me, and I actually didn't shed a tear. That type of stuff weighs so heavy on on your heart. You question yourself. Oh, what did I do? Like it's crazy.
I appreciate you.
No
I
problem.
appreciate you for just being present. I appreciate your voice. I appreciate you for speaking up. I appreciate, like, this is the first, like, tonight will be the first night in probably 15 years that some of these victims would have been asleep. To feel like, okay, something, like okay, there's a lot to get, like, golly, I wasn't tripping. I wasn't going crazy. I wasn't wrong.
No.
Like, tonight will be the first night that a lot of these women will be able to rest. Tonight will be the first night they'll be able to rest. Tonight will be the first night. And I'm just so...
Yeah, well, we gotta thank you for speaking out, because like look at the chain. You know what I mean? The chain that it caught, like,
that happened when I was 28. I'm 42 now.
yeah.
You understand that? So I'm 42 now.